Counting on 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
When you hit that 7th step, man, you got to think stick, ball.
Keep your eyes up. You don't need to look and see what your feet are doing. You know what your feet are doing.
I want you to get extension today. Extend, extend, extend.
Bill Welly, your trainer before, you swiped him from me. You swiped some other things, technique from my game. Something you didn't steal from me that I think is very, very unique is you've added what I believe is a jewel in Coach Sullivan. How'd you come up with that idea? And did you really understand the huge advantage you were going to be getting?
I've always been a big admirer of Coach Sullivan. Finally, he retired after 20 years of service in the NFL, and I got an opportunity to work with him, and he's helped me out so much with the nuances of route running, footwork, hand placement, things like that are going to help me immensely during the season next year.
Like the ball's right here, that's like you're almost getting ready to miss that ball. Catch it in window number 1 in front of you. When you hit your mark, work your eyes, expect a hot ball. Good, that's what Fitz, come on! That's just too good of a throw right there. But it's so good like that, the coach do a couple just to let you know for recognition. You, as far as your game and the program that you have, you're bringing in former players. You brought in myself. You're bringing in former coaches. You brought in Michael Irvin. You brought in Jerry Rice. You brought in Andre Rison. And why do you bring in people like ourselves to this type of facility?
First of all, I mean, if it wasn't for you and the Roy Greens and the Michael Irvins and Jerry Rice and Andre Rison and guys that come before me, there would be no Larry Fitzgerlad. I wouldn't have known who to watch and to study to perfect my craft. Your game is different from Mike's game. Mike's game is different from Jerry's game. Andre Rison's game was different from your game. All you guys are great players, but in different ways. And so I want to be able to pick pieces of your game, pieces of his game, and try to implement that into my game.
Get all this, you know what I'm saying? Because people start to grabbing on you, you know?
Yeah.
Get here. There you go. Run through it. Run through it. Oh. Keep the ball off the ground. We learned nothing from dropping the ball. You got to get your hips in front of heels and snap it on him. Larry, a lot of these workouts are individual. You might have 1 or 2 Arizona Cardinals. You might have another guy that he might be a free agent, but he's not on your team. How important does it become? And how does the game suffer once we get in July and you're not with your teammate, you're not with the passing game, you're not shoring up protections for your football team?
It's going to make a huge difference. It's not going to be as crisp as years before. I can tell you that right now. Things are not going to be as smooth, but you know, the product is still going to be good. This is the NFL. This is what we're paid to do.
You're a football fan. I know you're employed by the National Football League, but you're a football fan. Will we have football this year?
Yes.